Oh, it's Unbreakable Spirits Saturday, August 19th. And look, I have the whole crew with me on a Saturday. Katie Girl is here. Say hello, Katie Girl. And Bud Bud has his back turned toward us, but he's here. Uh, are you listening? That's Misty by Johnny Mathis, and we're going to go see him tonight. 87-year-old, still going strong. Uh, the guy can still sing, I'm telling you. And I'm sure he's going to put on another great show tonight. Uh, Walk my way. I can't do a Johnny Mathis worth a damn. I can't do it. But that should be fun. Speaking of old guys like myself, yesterday, say hi. Isn't she cute? Isn't she cute? Look at her. She just got groomed the other day. So she's always looking good. She's very photogenic, this Katie is. And this little creature here is just beautiful. But she just got groomed the other day, so she's looking extra special. Aren't you, Katie girl? Speaking of old guys, yesterday, I forgot to say, was Robert Redford's birthday. He is also 87. What's with 87? All these people are 87. Robert Redford is one of my favorite actors. I loved him especially loved him in The Natural, of course, a baseball movie. Uh, I'll never forget the scene where he's in the hospital after he gets shot. And he's saying, boy, he's thinking about his dad, who always wanted him to be a baseball player. He said he could have been the best there ever was. When people were walking down the street, they would say, there goes Roy Hobbs, the best there ever was. Well, that's actually, they ripped off that line from Ted Williams. Ted Williams said that in his prime. And I found it. It was in a newspaper article. And he said, I've always wanted to be the best there ever was. When I was walking down the street, people would say, there goes Ted Williams, the best hitter ever. And actually, I think he was. But Robert Redford was great in The Natural. And he was great in The Sting with Paul Newman. Of course, he acted with Paul Newman in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. And but I like The Sting. The Sting was a great movie with Robert Shaw, one of my favorite character actors of all time, who played in Jaws too. Jaws. Uh, but The Sting was such a good movie. And Robert Redford did this other movie that I really liked a lot. That doesn't, I don't think gets enough recognition. Uh, it's called The Candidate, and he plays early 70s a political candidate. This guy running for senator in California, and never been in politics before, taking on this old, hard-boiled political guy, and it's really good because it's sort of like a behind the scenes, uh, showing of what it's like to be in politics, all the dirty tactics, and it was a good movie. Anyway, and Redford was in The Way We Were, Horse Whisperer, all kinds of good movies. So if you get a chance, watch little Robert Redford this week. I know he's retired now. He's not acting anymore, and I don't think he's directing either. So uh, he deserves to take it easy, yeah? Robert Redford there. He's joining the ranks of Jack Nicholson, Clint Eastwood, and the rest of those old guys there who should just sit back, kick back, and relax a little bit. They gave us a lot of entertainment over the years, you know it? I got to share this story with you before I go for the weekend. Uh, I have a friend in England, and we correspond. And she was telling me the other day she went to a funeral. That's sad, but went to a funeral, and the guy who passed away was buried in a soccer jersey. his favorite team. And all the men in the funeral, the pallbearers, all wore jerseys too. And I was thinking, would you do that? Would you uh, be laid out in your favorite jersey, like maybe Kyle Schwarber, uh, Road Gray, or something? I don't know. Uh, Eagles. There you go. Wanted to do Kelly Greens, right? Wouldn't that look good? Uh, but see, I don't know. I'm a big fan, as you know. It's got the hat on. But I don't know whether I'd want to be going, so to speak, in my football jersey. I mean, why not, right? I mean, if you enjoyed sports and you were a fan all those years, why not? You know? So I'm not criticizing it. I'm just mentioning it. I know a lot of, especially Eagle fans, this was brought up during the Super Bowl run in 2017, how a lot of these guys were guys who weren't around to see the Super Bowl, which is a shame because they may have been fans for like 50 years or so, 60 years, but just didn't see a Super Bowl championship. And I can remember a few stories about guys like that who passed away before the Super Bowl championship, who wore their Eagles jerseys to the grave, so to speak. Talk about sudden death. Uh, and that's I think it's great. I think it's great. Now I never heard of the pallbearers too wearing jerseys, cleats. I don't know, but it's just something to think about. Hey, oh, Bud, excuse yourself. I I let's talk about something more happy before I leave. Happy is Katie. Say hello to all the people out there. Isn't she cute? She's very mellow right now. After we get done this podcast, we are going to get some chicky. You like chicky, don't you, honey? Chicky. Oh, I know you do. Do you see how she looked at me? Chicky, I know you love chicky. So does Daddy. But Daddy likes his a little more on the unhealthy side. Katie has boiled chicken, as does Bud, and they love it. They just love it, love it, love it. And Daddy gives it to them. Of course, Daddy's a very generous guy, so Daddy gives it to them, whatever they want. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you do, hit subscribe, like, whatever. I'll be back on Monday. I won't be here on Sunday, even God rested. So I have to just chill. And so I'll think about everybody at Johnny Mathis tonight and tell you all about the show on Monday. By the way, the boss, Bruce Springsteen, still hasn't rescheduled his Philadelphia shows yet. And I don't know. They still haven't announced what happened to him. All they're saying is illness. I just hope the boss is okay. So Bruce Springsteen, I hope you feel better soon. And I hope we see you whenever you feel better. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Say goodbye, Katie. Do you want chicky? You want chicky? Do you want chicky? Do you want chicky? Yeah. I think she does. So we're going to go partake in some chicky right now. And we'll see you guys on Monday. Take care and have a fine weekend. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.